Hey guys, I'm back to read you another book. So before we get to it, we're going to talk to you about something. If you got your work packets today, you know that you need to work on your computer and complete the work. You need to do your ABCs or your reading for your 20 minutes, and you also need to do your math/science/social studies as well for 20 minutes, okay? Or you could do more, up to you, all right? If you complete all of that every day like you're supposed to, we will have a super giant surprise when we get back to school, okay? I'm not talking about just the treasure box like we do when you do it for your 5 days out of the week. I'm also talking about a huge surprise. I mean, a big one. You're going to want this, okay? So I've never done anything like this for a class before, so you want to do that, all right? So make sure you're working on your computers and doing your work, okay? Fred is back with me. Say hey. Yeah, you're being shy? Yeah. He's back with me. Egypt and Olivia wanted to hear Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. Jonathan said he wanted to hear The Little Mouse, The Red Ripe Strawberry, and The Big Hungry Bear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon today and read The Big Hungry Bear tomorrow, all right? Let's sing our song real quick. Maybe you could teach this song to your mom or dad or brother or sister, okay? Front, cover, back, cover, front, cover, back, cover, front, cover, back, cover, title page. The author writes the words. The illustrator draws the pictures. Front, cover, back, cover, front, cover, back, cover, front, cover, back, cover, title page. That's a really fun song to sing. It talks about what the author does, what the illustrator does, and it talks about the parts of a book. All right, Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. Molly Lou Melon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. What if I was as tall as Fred? I'd be really short, right? You would be able to see me. You'd step on me. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, walk as proudly as you can and the world will look up to you. Look how small she is. She has to use a ladder to get in her bed. She's tiny. So she did. Look what she's doing. I wouldn't do that if I was you. Look, and all her animals and her friend is looking up at her. Molly Lou Melon had buck teeth that stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind. Her grandma told her, smile big and the world will smile right back alongside you. So buck teeth means you have either big teeth or they stick out, okay? Look. So she's looking in the mirror at her teeth. So she did. Look at her teeth. Her big pretty blue eyes. Molly Lou Melon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. Boa constrictor is a really big snake. I kind of sound like that right now because the pollen's just got my sinuses acting up. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, sing out clear and strong and the world will cry tears of joy. Does that frog look like he's happy to hear her singing? I don't think he does. So she did. Look at all the animals listening to her. Molly Lou Melon was often fumble-fingered. That means she was clumsy. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, believe in yourself and the world will believe in you too. She made a giant mess out of all those dishes. Broke them. All she was trying to do was wash them. Poor thing. I'm clumsy sometimes. So she did. Look at her animals watching her. Cat's trying to save her with some pillows. I wouldn't do this at home if I were you. She's juggling stuff on a unicycle. Unicycle is a bicycle with one wheel. On a tightrope that's tied to a lamp. She's just dangerous. That's just dangerous right there. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Then Molly Lou Melon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all her friends. Look at her. She's waving bye to her friends. Friends down here. Some of you had to move. I think I'd feel sad. And started a new school. Gotta get on the bus. Some of you had to start a new school when you came to us, to our class. Or how'd you feel? Were you sad? Were you excited? Were you scared? Were you nervous? All kinds of emotions you can feel when you move to a new town or a new school. On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. When the game started, Molly Lou Melon caught the football, ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin, and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Look at her running. Helmet covers her head. He's not very nice. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky Tooth Beaver. Molly Lou Melon took out her penny, stacked 10 high on her teeth, and smiled big as day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Look at him. He just not a very nice person. I wonder if I could stack pennies on my teeth. On the third day of school, Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck." Honk, honk. Molly Lou Melon sang out, "Quack," so clear and strong that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backwards. So he did a flip, hit his head, and had to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. On the fourth day of school, Ronald Durkin said that she'd made the snowflake all wrong. But Molly Lou Melon opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and awed, even Ronald. Remember when we made snowflakes and we had to cut them? Look at how big hers is. It's so pretty. On the fifth day of school, Ronald's back. You think he's going to be nice to her this time? Let's see. Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Melon a stacking penny for her tooth and smiled at her. He's nice now. That night, Molly Lou Melon took out a pencil and a paper and wrote a letter to her grandma. "Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Melon." Look how small her grandmama is. Her cat's bigger than her. So let me tell you why I love this book so much. So, Molly Lou Melon had some quirks. She was interesting, right? She's not like everybody else. She had big teeth. She was small. She sang loud and it didn't sound too good. But did that stop her from doing fun stuff? No, it didn't. Because her grandmama told her to not listen to them and to be herself because she's special. And guess what? You're special too. When somebody tells you you didn't draw that right, or I don't like your shirt, or I don't like how you have your hair, well, guess what? Doesn't matter what they think. If you did your best and drew that picture, guess what? It's perfect. If you love your shirt, guess what? I love it too. If you love the way you have your hair, go with it. Nobody can tell you that you are not special. because you are. Every single one of you has something special about you that I love, that Miss Bonaparte loves, that your parents love, that your brothers and sisters love too. So just remember that, okay? And remember that I love you so much and I miss you and I just want a hug. I want all the snuggles. I miss you, okay? I love you. Tomorrow I will read The Big Hungry Bear, okay? Love you.